Yeah, just a tough outcome, obviously, for our guys. Thought we put ourselves in a position to win. They're the number one team in the country for a reason. You got to get them out 27 times at home, which is difficult. We got them out 25. It wasn't enough. Give our guys a lot of credit. We go into the bottom of the ninth with a 5-3 lead in this place, which is a pretty tough thing to do. So I'll give our guys an awful lot of credit for entering the ninth like that. We kind of pieced it together on the mound. Our guys did a pretty good job for the most part. Again, those guys are good. I give John and his staff a lot of credit. It's if not the best team in the country, certainly one of the. So anyway, that's all I got.
Coach, Brett Renfro likely just pitched his final outing at Virginia Tech. What did you make of his outing?
It's good, man. The guy hadn't pitched in 16 days. He came in through strikes. He got us through 4. He threw an awful lot of pitches for having not pitched in a while. Again, you got to realize who he's pitching against here. He's not pitching against some average team. He's pitching against one of the best teams in the country at their place. So they're going to make you work an awful lot harder for outs than an average team would, and that's what they did. His pitch count got raised pretty quickly, and but he got us off to a good start, and that's all we could ask for.
That 35 pitch first inning from him, do you feel like that kind of came back to bite you guys at the back end of the game?
It forced him to come out of the game, but sooner. But we go into the ninth with a 5-3 lead, so I don't think it really had anything to do with the outcome of the game. It just had more to do with him coming out of the game sooner than you would like. That's all.
UCLA had 5 runs in their first 17 innings this weekend, and go and plate 3 to win the game. What do you think they found in those last in that last
really
inning?
Good. That's the best team in the country. They're the best team in the country for a reason. They're not just gonna roll over in their home park and have their season end. They're gonna make you work for everything, and that's exactly what they did.
Coach, Letterman had a big RBI in the top half of the ninth. He's been grinding through some injuries the past few weeks.
Yeah.
Just talk about what he means to a program like this.
Oh, he's just tough. He's a good player, but 2, he adds an awful lot of toughness to what we're doing. I thought 3 weeks ago when he banged that ankle up that I didn't think he'd be back the rest of the season, and he helped us in that Clemson series win that series. He had some really big at-bats in Charlotte at the ACC tournament. And then obviously, here he's played really well. For a guy that, just to get on the field, the stuff that guy has to do to prepare to play is a lot more than your average person would understand. So, I'll give him a lot of credit for that. He kind of sets the toughness bar pretty high for our guys, and he's a good example for everyone to follow.
Brett, I thought you pitched well, competed today. Can you talk about how important it was for you to pitch today and what the process was like kind of to get ready, what you were dealing with the past few weeks?
Yeah, I was very excited to get the pitches on Saturday. Kind of talked to the coaching staff, and they told me about on Thursday that I was going to pitch on Saturday, and it's a really cool opportunity, and I was excited just to be able to be out there with my guys and competing. Just didn't go our way today, but I just want to give our team a good shout out because we competed really, really well the back half of the season. It's hard.
Brett, you've had a really good stretch over the last 6 or so weeks with a sub-2 ERA in that time frame. What do you think UCLA found off of you to be able to run your pitch count up?
I think they're a good team. They battled. It's just tough. It was a good battle. I think they caused a lot of foul balls and kind of got my pitch count up, so that helped them a lot, and just needed to attack the zone a little bit more, but that's what I think happened.
You've been a part of a program chasing a regional since you got here. You guys have been very close, and today you finally got to start in a regional game. What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot. This program's been awesome to me, and it means a lot to be able to go out there and play for this team in a regional and play against a good opponent, so it was a lot of fun, and it means a lot.
Coach Chef, this is a question from Eric Sorensen of D1 Baseball. Just kind of brag about your program a little bit, the strides you guys made this year, and moving forward, what you see for your program.
I think we have a lot of veteran guys on this team, and they played very well down the stretch in the back half. A lot of guys put in an awful lot of time just to work on their bodies and get themselves in a position where they can go out and play at a high level each day. And people don't really see that. They just kind of see the end product, which is on the field. They don't see a lot of the stuff that goes on behind it. So I give our guys a lot of credit. At one point I think we were 16 and 18 or something like that, and the schedule at the front half was difficult. We did a lot of travel. Our guys kind of stuck with it. Played very strong in the back half in order to get here, to get this bid. So it's a long season, and that's a 5-month season right there. So a lot goes into it. It's not just a week or so, So it's difficult in this game, especially I think for young people, because when things aren't going your way early on, it's easy to maybe go in the other direction. I think it's more difficult to stay with it and to, from a mental perspective, continue to work at the game and make strides. But then again, if you're going to get paid to play the game someday on a high level, that's what you're going to have to do. And I think this season was hopefully a good, I don't want to use the word lesson, but maybe a good example for so many of our guys that will play pro ball and that will have to deal with the ups and downs of the game and that sort of thing. So this was a pretty good example of what that would be, I think. And one, with the length of it, and two, with the level of opponents. I mean, like in our last 3 games, we played North Carolina and UCLA in the last 3 games. So, I don't know, man. I mean, those are 2 of the top 5 teams in the country, So.
We got time for one each from you guys on Zoom. Mark, go ahead.
John, you were 3 outs in this game. What, if anything, in that bottom 9?
I don't really think anything. I mean, we had our best guys on the field at the time. We had what we thought was our best matchups. It just didn't happen. But again, I think you're playing a top team in the country, so I got to give them a little bit of credit here. I mean, they produced some really strong at bats when they needed to. I mean, I don't have any problem with what how our guys went about things. I mean, it's a tough pill to swallow, a 10-year season on that. I don't think I've really kind of been through that one before, but sun will rise tomorrow and our guys will, life moves on. Life moves, as we all know. So, hey, if that's the worst thing that ever happens to our guys, they'll be fine in life. There's a lot worse things that could happen.
All right, Dylan, go ahead.
How much of a success do you consider this year to be?
That's a tough one to answer because I do believe our guys came here expecting to win, not just happy to be here. I mean, I know that's how our staff looked at it. I think finishing 7th in the ACC, getting a first-round bye in that tournament and getting here is a great success. We probably could have played better here, obviously, and had better outcomes. It just didn't happen that way. So I don't want to look at our entire season as being based off of 2 days. I mean, I think they're a disappointing 2 days, but I don't think they're a bad 2 days. So I do think it's a good success and a step forward for the program as far as where we're trying to take it in this day and age where rosters change overnight, and you have to get used to having new players in different roles, which is pretty difficult, I think, for any program or any coaching staff, but that's what it is now, so we'll deal with it and we'll move on.
Last one here for Thomas. Thomas, we got you.
first it's our head coach. He believed in me since I was a kid, and it means a lot. Playing for him means a lot. So it's a hard loss, but I think the way he just treats us and creates us into young men. So that's what really stuck out. And I think our atmosphere at games are a lot of fun. So I just want to thank the fans that showed out, and wish we could have done better here, but it's tough. But that was fun. So.
Thank you both for